Hey guys, welcome back to 8 a.m. Studios. That's the first thing I want to say. I changed the name of this channel to 8 a.m. Studios just to kind of keep the brand more cohesive together. But welcome back. We're still going to call it the 30-Day Awakening Challenge. And on this channel, we stay awake, which means we don't get lost in thought. We stay present in the moment. We remember the answers to 3 questions. Who are we? Where are we? And what are we doing? So start off, just drop in the comments. Show me that you guys are awake. Who are you? Where are you? And what are you doing? My name is Arlen. I am in Falmouth, Massachusetts, heading to the Daily Brew in my car. And I am filming a video talking being awake and pairing it with movement. I guess you could call it movement, driving, but I already worked out today, so I'm just moving and talking. But I did have a lot of topics that crossed my mind that I wanted to talk about. There's a cool Jeep back there, kind of cool. The first one started with a profound realization that my dad had this morning, because I've gotten him a lot, at least reintroduced into self-development over the years. And one book in particular that I gave him, that I've actually given out on Instagram a lot, is The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. And he reads it like every day. I mean, it has so many gems of wisdom. It's so good. And you know, it's one of those books where if you're awake, like if you're present in the moment, you will pick up something new from the book every single time you read it, which is really cool. So I highly recommend the book. Anyway, there's a chapter in it called The Law of Giving and Receiving, or maybe it's the Law of Karma. I don't even know. The idea is what matters, and it is that you have to give in order to receive, but vice versa, you also have to receive. You have to open yourself up to receiving. So the realization my dad had was he loves gardening, and he was wondering why his basil plants were not really growing properly, like they weren't as big as they had been in previous years. And this year he was like, I was thinking about that book, and I just decided to pick the basil kind of when it was earlier, because in the past I was picking the basil I was waiting to pick it because he thought like it wouldn't grow as well, but he picked it when it was kind of young. And then what happened was it grew back, like even bigger than ever, even though he picked it at like a younger stage in its development. So the idea is like, if someone is offering you something, don't shut yourself out. Take it. Like if someone's offering you love, take the love. If someone's offering you a gift, take the gift. If nature or if life is presenting an opportunity to you, don't ignore it. Like take it and use it. And then what'll happen is it'll come back in a bigger way. So that was the first little nugget that I that was woke to me this morning. The second one was just this idea of, I sat in like a 30-minute meditation this morning, and which actually I never thought I would do, but again, the same book, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, opened me to the idea, because the guy in the book says like, you should connect with yourself in meditation, or just sit in silence and do nothing for 30 minutes a day, in the morning and at night at least. So like a total of an hour. And so I was like, okay, I'll do it again today, because I've kind of been slacking on it. And I did it, and I just realized like that's another thing in relation to like giving and receiving. If you have like a goal right now, and I was actually talking to another YouTuber, Ella Victoria from Australia, about this, like rather than trying to figure it out with your mind, just let the thing come to you. Like let the gift come to you. But what happens is when we don't practice meditation, when we don't give ourselves space to have that clarity, like to kind of shut our mind off and just to receive ideas, then we just simply don't get anything, because we're too busy with our own minds, which are just like tools, just trying to figure random stuff out that doesn't really give us anything. So rather than that, I decided this morning that I was just going to sit in silence. And for 30 minutes, I just set a timer on my phone. I really don't think you need a guided meditation. You just need to have the discipline to do it. And I did it, and it was really nice. And I was given, I guess you could say, some ideas of where to take my channel, some video ideas, and I highly recommend it. So right now, I'm just going over to the Daily Brew because I haven't been in a while. I'm gonna grab a smoothie and do some, probably just do some more like, well, I'm debating with myself whether I should answer email today or not, but I might just like even take totally the day off from like all forms of like social media, email, texts, just like shut it out for a day and just see what happens, because I don't think anyone does that enough. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on driving, and I hope you guys have a good day. Stay awake. Remember who you are, where you are, and what you're doing throughout the day. This is like what'll happen as you start practicing more and more. This like feeling of awareness of who you are and what you're doing will just kind of pop up, like, oh shit, I'm eating food now. Okay. And then you might like fall asleep again, get lost in thought, but yeah, it's really interesting. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon.